Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And I want to quickly thank you for every single time that you have pressed the like button. Just a little token of appreciation, alright? Once more, I'm giving away $1,000 worth of crypto this week. I'll put a little comment down below or so on how you can enter. It's going to be pretty fun. Having said that, we're also giving away 250 XRP the first time a video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours. And all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, are subscribed, and comment something down below. John Deaton is on Twitter again, and this guy sometimes, he scares me a little bit because he's spitting so many facts. And him working together with DAI right now, this is too much facts, and it's making me a little bit afraid because there's just too much stuff being found on the SEC and Ethereum specifically that it's getting a little bit scary, not gonna lie, all right? Is it all corrupt? Is it all odd? It's definitely all odd. Let's just put that as a baseline, all right? It's just really kind of strange. Now, I am seeing that I'm just seeing something on my phone here. There's something on Twitter, a live session or so. 3 people are live on my phone's Twitter. I just wanted to show you guys this video here, but I have to, of course, let you listen to the sound via my phone. As usual, it's the cumbersome method, but it's the way that we have to do it. Let me do this from the start. There we go.
Emphasize that our securities laws do apply to the ICO space. If people are going to raise money using initial coin offerings, they either have to do so in a private placement or they have to register with the SEC. And when you register with the SEC, you got to provide financial statements and disclosure along the lines that we would expect.
Okay, so I'll talk a bit about the funding model. So we will have a fundraiser for 2 months starting February 1st. It will be available at funds.ethereum.org. So the idea is that part of the initial issuance will be 1,000 Ether for 1 Bitcoin, or up to 2,000 Ether for 1 Bitcoin if you get in early to compensate for the increased risk. So the issuance model is that we will fundraise, suppose that we hand out X Ether.
I'm not sure why it cut out now. I'm not.
The fundraiser. Then there will be about 0.5x will be pre-mined, and then 0.4x after that will be mined per year for us.
Emphasize that our securities laws do apply to the ICO.
So I'm not exactly sure why that happened, why it cut out for a little second. Point being, if you didn't understand just quite yet, because it's a little bit annoying to listen to this, it's a little bit of a bad connection, it is that the SEC has basically said an ICO or anything along those lines is something that's not really looked upon in a positive sense in the United States, right? Once more, this is the US SEC. This is not the world SEC or anything like that. This is specifically only in the United States. Only in, very important. And then Ethereum goes later on to say that they're having basically a token sale or something along those lines, a crowd fund, which again is not really coherent, whatever. It's not really in the same kind of field as what he just explained, right? He's basically saying that that's not allowed. So the question that pops up in my mind is really, why was Ethereum then granted full freaking thumbs up? And with XRP, they're making all these questions now. Even in the end, guys, I think a lot of these projects will still eventually be allowed to proceed because, for example, they're not done in the United States or because, well, they have a good reason to operate or they've been audited, whatever. Yet, the question about Ethereum has never been asked, at least not public. And that is once more why Ripple wants these documents. That is once more why we want those documents to see what the SEC discussed about Ethereum and why they've been given the free pass right now. Once more, I do not agree with all the ICO views. I personally think a lot of these cryptos out there are still doing it and are still doing it successfully and never really having any problems. Yet, you know, it's some kind of baseline which they have put for themselves, and that is that. There's always ways around it, though. However, let's see what John Deaton said. He said, what Vitalik is doing in the below video is much more of an offering of security than any specific sale of XRP that I am aware of, although I'm not aware of all XRP sales. The transfer of 500,000 Ethereum sold to Novogratz that Vitalik publicly stated saved the Ethereum Foundation, Common Enterprise, is also a clearer example of the sale of an unregistered security than what is alleged in the SEC enforcement complaint versus Ripple. Let's assume XRP, just like Ethereum, was a security between 2013 and 17. Why the selective enforcement? Many have argued that it's all about the escrow, and I agree that the escrow is a relevant factor. But the escrow doesn't turn it into a security. When this case was filed against Ripple, individuals at the SEC knew that it would face problems and hurdles prosecuting this case. They also knew XRP holders would be greatly harmed and that the exchanges would likely delist or suspend. Grindfest warned the mere filing of the complaint would cause catastrophic economic harm. Was the filing of the complaint itself the goal? Was the complaint the weapon? The relevant question isn't who will be harmed by the mere filing of the complaint. The relevant question is who benefited by the mere filing of the complaint, causing the harm. It's not that someone was against XRP per se, but favored or promoted Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is a very good question. I have no direct answer to that, but it's something which I would like to put up as well here for you guys to discuss with me here in the comment section. What do you think about the situation? This, honest to God, is odd. It is really strange. So I'm just putting it up here, letting you guys decide for yourself what you think about the situation. What did the SEC try to achieve, and why selective treatment between Ethereum then and and XRP? I'm not exactly sure why that is the case, but hey, that is the way that things have gone right now. I had another article about this one, which reads here, BITRUE's Ethereum sales more like a security offering than Ripple's XRP sales, by John Deaton. It's basically explaining the view once more, but I think you all get the picture now. It's just a really odd situation. In the end, guys, I don't think that Ripple will lose this lawsuit, as I've explained before over on Twitter. I keep kind of hammering on that because I think it's very important that we all keep faith. Unless, again, you've changed your mind altogether and you have stopped all faith in XRP, but I personally still got it all the way through. I'm still very much excited. I still think Bitcoin is just starting off, and for example, Tesla accepting Bitcoin right now is a very nice little domino falling over, which will most likely get a lot of other companies to do it, but here you're seeing it. No way XRP is going to lose this lawsuit and be deemed a security, because I don't think there's any way that they will lose this. XRP increases its decentralization with new validator. XRP increases, yay. A new validator is making sure that XRP becomes more decentralized. US-based blockchain company Pack Global has announced that it now runs its own node to validate transactions on the XRP ledger. The move has increased the decentralization level of the 7th largest crypto that is affiliated with San Francisco blockchain company Ripple. I mean, honestly, it's not a really big deal. However, it's nice. I mean, it's cool. I think they did it in the end of things for their own interest. On the end of things, though, it might also be because they've now kind of partnered up with Flare, which is Ripple funded, by the way. Some of you guys did not know that, but it is. And because they did that now, they're partnered with Flare, and it runs on XRP. They wanted to be involved with that. Not exactly sure. It could also be that they just wanted XRP to do good. They want to be involved. It's definitely not out of their own personal interest in the sense that they want. No, I should say differently. It's definitely out of their own pure interest. Wow. Why am I stuttering like a little whiny, like a sucker here? Let me grab myself here. I do not think that this is for the better interest of XRP, just for XRP's sake, but it's definitely out of their own interest. However, the question should pop up, should they act in XRP's best interest or out of their own? I would say in this case here, it is very odd if they were to act out of XRP interest only instead of their own. This is a very logical move by them, and I definitely do support it because in the end, it also helps us out for becoming a little teeny bit more decentralized. Not really much, doesn't really change anything, but it's nice in theory. Then Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong owns close to $14 billion worth of company stock ahead of the market debut. Brian Armstrong, Coinbase's co-founder and CEO, owns about 39.6 million shares of the company heading into its direct listing. Based on an average private market price this year of about $340, his stake is worth $13.6 billion. Should the stock trade at those or near those levels, Armstrong will become the latest tech founder to join the Deca-billionaire club, and that would be crazy. That would be really, really crazy. But I can only say congratulations to him, because he does, from a certain degree, deserve it for being in the crypto space for so long. See here, Armstrong, who co-founded the cryptocurrency exchange in 2012 after working for a year at Airbnb, owns so much shares. He's been working on this for 9 years right now in the crypto space, pretty damn early on that. Got to give him some credit where it's due, honestly. Latin America, we talked about this on 5 Minute Crypto. If you haven't followed that channel already, go check it out. First approved Bitcoin ETF to raise $90 million to buy Bitcoin. All this really points towards, once more, is that Bitcoin is popping up. People are trying to ignore it. However, again, it's all short term. You can't ignore Bitcoin for too long. It'll just keep popping up in left and right corners, and eventually it's going to be all over the place because these ETFs are also taking over. Then VeChain, I just saw the price really go crazy. A lot of people were making articles about corrections because the price was really dumping when I was putting up all these articles. But when I checked back a little bit later, oh my days, where the price is going crazy. All right. Let me know down below if VeChain is pumping or dumping at the time of watching. But when I prepared everything for this a couple of hours ago, prices were doing really, really awful. And then when I kind of looked back at it like 30 minutes ago or so, prices were doing really, really well. So yeah, it's always the luck of the draw, right? It's the game. It's the game that we play. But yeah, that was it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Go check out GSX. A link is down below. It is the world's first growth coin. Really interesting gold-backed crypto in my opinion. Personally, I have a couple $1,000s in this, as I've said before. And right now it is 10 cents a coin, plus a 5% bonus, plus 5% bonus fees in my link. And I'm not saying it's guaranteed win. We might literally lose all our money. Understand that. However, I am hoping that we can 25x or so our money in a short amount of time. Once more, I'm not certain, but I'm hoping for it. That's why I put a couple $1,000s in it. But we'll see, all right? I'm very excited about it. There's 7 more days of still left. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice day.